Hello, I'm Pam Rhodes, long-time supporter of MHA, and now I'm 70-something myself. I understand how important it is to live later life well, which is why I've come today to meet two very good friends. Dot, who lives in Staffordshire and is in her late 70s, and Grace from London, who's the best part of 50 years younger. Now, these two have never met until today because we've organised a get-together when they can tell us what their phone friendship means to them.
3 years ago, I'd lost my sister and then I lost my husband not long after. My son lives in Wales and then this pandemic came, so none of us could go out, so I was really only relying on phone calls.
During COVID, had seen obviously so many people were isolated, feeling alone, and I think it just brought up some memories of my grandparents, and I sadly don't have them anymore and miss them very much. So I thought, why not look into doing something where I could maybe make a new friend and speak to someone that is old, if you like. And I literally Googled what I wanted to do and the charity came up, and it was a very easy, quick process to get in touch with them and just try and have that sort of friendship and think of it like, maybe my nan and granddad would have liked that if that was something possible for them and I wasn't there.
I had a phone call introducing themselves as a befriending service for MHA. It sounded like a good thing and I'd love to give it a go. I got this phone call from this young lady called Grace. From there on, it's just escalated. It's been brilliant.
Our first call feels like a million years ago now. We just introduced ourselves and I just asked her straight away, what music do you like? And Dot very quickly answered, I don't like music, which was a good conversation starter because I was very much like, you must like something, and it turns out she likes AC/DC. So we talked about AC/DC, what we like, the fact that she's into football and gets her nails painted blue every week.
It's supposed to be once a week, but within a fortnight, 3 weeks, she was ringing or texting out of the blue, are you all right? Do you need a chat? And things like that.
Sounds silly because it's a phone conversation, but she is part of my little life and someone that I would see as family. She reminds me of my nan and the conversations we would have. By the end of that call, Dot might feel happy, but I definitely can say I feel the exact same way.
She's like a daughter to me. She is very caring, I'd say, even though I've not met her.
Today I feel very excited I get to meet Dot. I have looked forward to this for ages now and I just can't wait to give her a big hug.
Can't wait to meet her. I'm so looking forward to meeting her. Might be a few tears.
Hi, Dot.
Befriending really brings the outside world in for a lot of older people. We need volunteers from all walks of life, backgrounds and experiences. It's knowing that somebody wants to take the time out of the day to talk to them. It's feeling heard and seen and listened to.
She brings so much to me in terms of how I feel at the end of the conversation. It's just lovely.
I couldn't do without her at the moment.
If you know of an older person who would benefit from our services, please do get in touch. Or if you yourself can volunteer, we're always in need. We're also desperately looking for funding to support our service and ensure we can continue to do the good work we do. And finally, please remember us in your prayers. We know the power of prayer and that would really mean a lot to us.
Definitely a friend for life.
It's a good thing, isn't it, this befriending?
Well, that wonderful friendship started with that first phone call, and just look at the joy it's brought to both Dot and to Grace over the years. But do you know someone like Dot who would really benefit from a caring friend who rings every week to see how they are? Or could you be that volunteer who provides genuine friendship to someone at a stage in life when they're feeling quite lonely? Well, if so, find out more at mha.org.uk/befriending, and you can help someone live later life well this MHA Sunday.